Alright, well, let's look at what we have then. Okay, you were carrying all these, so I'll give that to you. How would you carry that one? Okay, so we have this, and this, and this, and this, this, and this, and this, and that, and that, and that. We have a blank skill book of fire. Burning Blaze. Cast 2 projectiles. Okay. Let's put those there for the moment. Alrighty. Just about ready to read. Beat some metal scraps and you got a piece of armor. Alrighty, let's start with the legendary. Constitution +1 immunity to blind. Armor rating is 12. Well, let's start here. You get to... This may be legendary, the thin leather cap of the lumberjack, but you've got a better one. What about you? Okay, that's better than what you have. What about... Yeah, okay. You win, you get this hat. Congratulations on your new fabulous accoutrement. Alright, next, a sarong. Wizard Sarong of Willpower. Willpower plus intelligence. Well, she's got a willpower plus... Let's give this one to him. Unless he's got something better. No, he's just wearing a plain old Source Hunter sarong. Congratulations. You're making out like a bandit there, Jehan. Okay, so let's look at these 2 necklaces together. Oh, I guess I should have identified that one with the other helms. Let's do all the helms just so I've done them all. Alright. Hearing. It's unbreakable, which is interesting. What's this one? Leadership +1. Sight. I like that extra constitution on him. Okay, she can't wear it. Well, how much health does he lose if we take that away from him? Where's his health? 451. Ah, he loses quite a lot, doesn't he? I think I'd prefer him to keep that one. And so we're probably put that in the sale box then. Why don't you just heal him up then? So that means this Yeah. Let's put that over there. Alright. Next. Okay, so this is intelligence +1. Oh, why was I looking at rings? Yeah, let's give that to him to look at. That's what he's already wearing. It's, I mean, they look the same. They got slightly different names, but they're basically the same things. Oh, oddly enough, this one might actually be better. Yeah, because it's got poison resistance as well. Right. So you get that one. What are you wearing? I think you're wearing something better. How about you? Oh, yeah. Alright. These two. Dexterity and speed. No. Strength +1. So we've got a ruby. We could make... No, I think we're just gonna sell that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Constitution +1, telekinesis +1. He doesn't need the telekinesis, but what has he got on his rings? Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. Oh, he's got perception. Yeah, okay, let's give that to her. Let's compare what she's wearing. Okay, so this would actually be an upgrade to the mighty shiny copper ring. Yeah. Okay, so it's... What are you wearing? Okay, you don't need the telekinesis. But the other resistances are probably pretty good, so yeah. Okay, let's give that to her to sell. Last but not least, we have a weapon. Crushing, guess who? Alrighty. 48 to 72. Doesn't have a critical % chance of happening. Does more damage, but she gets all these bonuses with it, right? Okay, so her strength rate damage is 58 to 79. So let's see, if she equips this. Well, her damage does go up a lot. But she has no chance of a critical with it. Her single-handed goes down. And her shield specialist goes down. You know, it's not nice enough. It's not nice enough for me to be willing to give up those bonuses. No, not yet. Alrighty. So I think we're finished here with loot divvying out. The Enlightened Amulet. I bet that's what we used to get through that door. Or was it something we dropped? I think it might have been something we dropped or put there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just wondering. No, no, no. I don't want you to put it on there. What if we wear it? Can't wear it? Not equipable. Okay. Brachus's two-handed axe. Okay, I forgot we used some items. So I gotta look through the inventory here to see where the gaps were. I think there was just the one gap, wasn't there? Because I think she just used the one thing up. Okay, I think that's all. Because that's her crafting stuff, isn't it? Oh, she's currently wearing her crafting. Because the initiative's +2. Well... Oh, the telekinesis, that's why I'm keeping it. Okay, I don't know how we unlock this. Is there a key that we missed? Let's just make sure her special is on. Oops. Yeah, it's on, so if there's a key to be seen. Why does this say Ancient Tomb when we stand on this? Oh, it says Ancient Tomb a lot. Is there something we missed over here? No. You're the same rat I talked to before. I was just wondering if you had any insight into how to get into that chest. Well, it's not under it. Do not stand in the fire. Hmm. Sounds like it's raining. Or something's burning. Those are rather loud. Okay, so I can't move that. Can I move this chest? Okay. No kidding. No key underneath it. Alright, well, I hope that we're gonna... Oh, look at that. Is it open now? The lock has moved. Obviously the animation is right, or the animation of the lock is located right here. I can't put... Okay, we put it back, so it kind of looks like it's locked. Okay. Do not know. I am going to have to... Unless we get a clue from somewhere. Let's look at the log, actually. Perhaps we'll find the Skeleton King's summoner. We found out it was Thelron who resurrected the Skeleton King. Thelron was looking for the location of the grave of Brachus, the ancient Source King. Aru will want to know what we've discovered. The Undead Scourge. We faced and defeated King Brachus, who dropped a key. We should report back to Aureus. Source Hunter's Journal. What started? Yet again we reacted strongly to Starstone. This time we discovered living quarters which seemed strange. Oh, that's the other thing. What started as a simple murder investigation has become bigger than we ever could have imagined. A respected healer resurrecting Source Kings. Has this town lost its mind? Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. Interesting. Well, I guess we're going to go to the, well, do some rift travel. And before we go, however, I'm going to do an official save. But I'm not going to be able to do it that way. Alright, since I accidentally tabbed out, I'm going to attempt to make use of my mouse to go to my other screen. Okay, I can't. What's going on? Technical difficulties. Here, let's put that on the floor. Okay, so that's currently not showing. That means if I tab out... There we go! Okay, let's put this under the to-do. Locked chest with purple shiny lock in Brachus's lair. Now we'll save it. Okay. Okay, get the piece of air back. Alright, well, let's go to the end of time and see what's up there. Something has unlocked there. Perhaps we'll find out more about our past. Who we really were, or, well, I guess were is probably the best thing, because we're not currently there. Zigzag says, "There you are! Took you all the ages we don't have to get here, didn't it? I've been going positively blue in the face with excitement to tell you about what I've learned. Remember that nature spirit you saw? I do believe I know who she is." There I sat, you see, and watched on as the weaver wove. Then suddenly the spirit's story appeared on the tapestry. So listen, friends of time, listen. Listen, for I have seen.
In Rivellon's earliest days, man and gods lived in perfect harmony. The goddess Astarte lent her beautiful regenerative power, called Source, to all the realm. There was no injury Source could not mend, no illness it could not heal. But Astarte's curiosity was piqued by a forbidden box within her garden. Spurred on by her playmates, she determined to peek inside. But when she lifted its lid, what she saw was nothingness. An all-consuming void that had been contained in hopes that it would never infect Rivalon. Astarte had called forth the Void Dragon, whose sole purpose was to undo all creation. Immediately aware of her mistake, Astarte grabbed hold of the demon and hurled it and herself into a faraway dimension. Here she has battled this dragon for all eternity. Since that terrible day, Source has been tainted by the presence of the Void. A once beautiful power has become corrupted, and those attempting to wield it often go mad in the process.
So the spirit we met is called Astarte.
Alright, let's see if we can talk to Braveheart without it. The exclamation point going away. Oh, Jehan, sorry. The king is dead! Long live... Well, not he. He came close, though. Brachus Rex, close to fulfilling his dream. Dormant he would lie until loyal followers that perished, or persisted through the centuries, could restore him to life afresh. As a ghoul no more was he reborn. Exactly the type of base necromancy I abhor. But now that he is dust at our feet, I can't help but feeling a morsel of pity. The work of ages, the desire beyond death we undid with a simple stroke of the sword. Braveheart says, Pity? This thing from the grave wanted to release ruin on mankind. I spit on his corpse. Pity indeed. And Valentine says, I think once somebody's gone, they should remain... Well, we're back, but I don't know if we were really people in the first place, so... Anyway, I agree completely. From the realm of death, only that which spreads death can be drawn. There is no beauty to be had. Jehan says, No beauty? Oh, how you are mistaken. Life, it is such a precious commodity. So precious indeed that death is dealt in droves to merely postpone it, to make it cross the boundaries set by nature. There is much simple irony to be found in these exploits, but at the heart of it lies an equally simple endeavor, which is to overcome the most primal of fears, the dread that prompts philosophy and religion both, and that is the fear of death. To overcome death, if it be possible, is to attain victory over the unconquerable. Such is victory. What a thing of beauty it would be. If you say so. And apparently Zigzags has wandered off. Over here. Let's go talk to him.
The choice, friend, the choice. You will have to speak to the statue before we know what you'll find through the portal.
I greet you, honorable... Oh, the elemental statue is talking to us. Okay. I greet you, honorable master of the house. I am the shepherd of elements. Master of the house? I am the shepherd of elements, and I control how they may flock towards your most imperial presence. So if it pleases you, command me, and the elemental aspect of your choice shall once more settle among these holy halls. I'm just wondering if you'll address her differently.
Choice, friend, the choice. You will have to speak to the statue.
Oh, calls her master as well. I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in wait until a word you command them to action. Which one of them, pray, has your preference? I'm kind of fond of fire, actually. And that is your final choice? Yes. Thy will be done.
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Oh! To the Hall of Flames. Oh, that doesn't sound like it could possibly mean we're gonna turn into ashes. Well, let's just save it, shall we? Maybe I should have picked water or earth or something. Okay, let's go. Good
Feels
gods.
like we've landed inside the heart of the sun.
Good gods, what infernal heats. Who said that? I don't know who said that. Interesting. Okay. Let's just check that I have my thingy here on. I don't. There we go. This looks rather hot. Let's just let Valentine go.
The guardians mustn't listen to him. His every word is poison, such as no serpent has ever known.
They glow with a brilliant flame of grace. Even he cannot snuff it out.
He signs with that which has no name. I know he does. He is betrayal incarnate. I treated him once, and will try to do so again. Their will is weak. Too weak.
Hey! Hey! Was she talking about us? Braveheart, you better come down here too. You guys, kindly be careful. Okay. Do not go too close. Come here. Alright. Daremos says, "You! What radiance burns from your being? Enough to scorch even the likes of me, I find. And that is no small feat. Most impressive, yes, most impressive indeed." And Astarte was... Oh. So it looks like we can come here and buy things. Meteor strike, that sounds lovely. Yeah, that sounds like an area effect. Creates fire surface, melts ice surfaces. Yeah, okay. Who are you? What are you doing here? Why, I am a soldier of fire. And does this landscape not befit me? I have lived here for aeons, since the first great peace, when the world, as your kind know it, was first secured. We were invited here by a great leader, I believe. Yes, a leader. I'm sure it was. The details, they crumble like ash when I try to grasp them in truth. But the radiance of that time has never left me. Victory, blazing victory, adorned our heads like a crown of glorious flames. I'm sure one as radiant as yourself must understand exactly what I mean. What do you know about fire magic? What do I know? Ha! Fire magic is me and I am it. A far better question is, what would you like to know? Alrighty. Firefly. Draw your own fire surface. Click on the terrain to create a line until you've reached the line's maximum length. Interesting. Okay, so we're good. Take care, my friend. Those who blaze brightly may find themselves targeted by darkness. Interesting. So we can come here and shop for fire spells. So I guess perhaps if we'd gone in the other one, like the ice one, for example, we might have got access to the ice spells, healing spells, that sort of thing. So I wonder if we can only have access to one of these. Alright, well that seems to be that. You guys come back here. I don't know if you're gonna burn up or not if I come here. Alright, well I don't really want to do a bunch of shopping right now. I'm going to do that off camera, but I think we should go back to town, and we need to talk to various people. Let's look at the journal. We restored enough starstones to learn something new from the tapestry of time. Source was a great power of healing and beauty until Astarte, the goddess of the source, opened a forbidden box and let loose the void dragon. Aware of her mistake, Astarte hurled the dragon away and has battled it for all eternity. The void's presence caused the tainting of source into the dark power it is today. Another starstone, another room. We met a fire elemental who seemed to recognize us. He can aid us with our fire skills. Interesting. Alright, well let's, I thought I joined you guys all up. Come on, through here. Join up there, thank you. Oh, well let's go talk to, yeah, because we can't talk to him now, so maybe we have to, over time we'll open them all up. I hope so. Let's talk to Zigzags again.
The source hunter is back.
We have defeated Brachus Rex, an ancient king raised from the grave, by members of a sect that uses the Starstone for insidious purposes. Those scallywags, they are diluting Starstone with blood magic? Vile fiends. This sect, it must be stopped. Their adulteration of Starstone could hamper our efforts to undo the void. You have to trace this sect back to the very pit where it burrows. Bloodstone, the horror. Magic as dark as this, it feeds the void where we seek to starve it. Let's discuss the rewoven threads on the tapestry of time. It shall be my pleasure. The story we witnessed is about the fall of Astarte, but who was she really? Astarte was a being of utter purity, a spirit with such a powerful command over the laws of nature that many worshipped her as a goddess, even though, strictly speaking, she does not belong to the pantheon of the divines. From her fingers flowed healing like water from a source, hence the name that was given to the magical force that was hers, the source. Yes, indeed, you heard me right. That which you have dedicated your lives to hunting and eradicating was once pure and beautiful. Alas, as we have seen, Astarte was tempted into opening the container wherein the gods had stored all that is wicked. And ever since, the purity of the source has been tainted. Ever since, sorcery has become synonymous with villainy. A sad turn of events, wouldn't you agree? I would, actually. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot! I don't understand. Are you serious? Okay, no, we talked about all those things before.
Bye for now.
Bye for now, indeed. Tapestry of Time, equipped 2 action points. I don't think I equip it. The Weaver weaves, her vocation perpetual. Let's talk about the rooms I've discovered here at the end of time. Threads I weave and tales I see, all will I tell. A portal revealed a plane of fire where an elemental resides. I know of him. The tapestry tells me all it can, and I know he knows you. This aspect of fire served you. In fact, he serves you still. He stood by your side on battlefields large as cities. Together you overcame foes beyond a comprehension. Okay. I have many questions for you. Ask her, and I shall ask, and I shall answer if I can. Okay, so I think we've already discussed those things with her. The last chest. I am the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wild world, and each by each you'll discover how to open me. Well, we found one of them. That I do remember. But okay, so these... I can't remember where these all go, but they're not newly opened, so we've been there before. Let's go to town. Oh, I guess we can we use this? We can. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do... well, Thalerin doesn't need his clinic anymore. Maybe we can go there and see if he left anything good. Ah. And we need to talk to the head guys. Let's check out the clinic first, though, because, well, maybe we should talk to the head guys first, because if we start going through the clinic, somebody might wonder. Okay, so we can get rid of some of these markings. We also have to go... We can get rid of those. 1 unpickled chest, 2 unpickable chests there. Was there another chest that we had to open? No, we did. We opened it in there. Okay. So it's just the one in... Entry to Brachus. Tomb, 1 locked chest here. Inside. There. We still have Wally the Well. Okay. Oh, here's this clinic. Okay. Let's start by shearing sheep and such.
My friend returns. Until we meet again. My friend returns. Until we meet again.
Hey, look, it's not considered owned anymore. Woohoo! Oh, wait, we were gonna go to the... darn it! Let's go to the officials first. Fine, fine. But it's not considered owned anymore, but... yeah... which one's the closest location? The North Gate, where we just were. Alright, let's just... Oop, that's not where... We want to go this way. Don't we? Nope, that's a little too far. Where the heck? I'm lost. Oh, here we go. This is where we want.
those boots and embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruit.
Sorry, sir.
Think that's funny?
My friend returns.
Alright, let's talk about Jake's murder. Okay, no new stuff there. There, let's discuss the undead. This cannot be, can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion? But that is fantastic! Right. Good work. Of course, that doesn't mean that what remains of the undead doesn't still threaten the city. So in that regard, little changes for the present. But at least this gives us all some hope after 2 years of darkness. Woohoo! To think a crazed necromancer among the undead, who fancies himself a baron to boot, is all it takes to cause such massive havoc and loss of life. But let us not forget that a living villain began it all. One looking for Brachus Rex. Inform Aru, he must know about this. Well, I guess we forgot to talk to him about that thing before, because, well, let's see. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna...
Until we meet again.
Then I'm gonna talk to him again.
My friend returns.
Just to see. Discuss the murder. Fine. Oh, crap. I should have been reading that. Alright, I'm just gonna reload that because I thought it was something we saw before. But I clicked past it, so let's load it. Sorry about that, I'm getting a little tired, so I was just like, oh, I think I've seen that before. Click, click, click. Wait a second. That was new. Probably important. I should probably... Okay. There's a reason I save frequently. That is one of them.
My friend returns.
Dang it, I did it again.
Until we meet again.
Darn it. I'll probably... I think it's because the first thing he says is something very similar to something I've seen before. Sorry about this. Yes, it must be Valerian related. Yeah, exactly. Alright.
Friend returns.
Let's discuss Jake's murder. Yeah, see, he said this part before. So let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport. After said counselor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Luculla Woods. Surely you haven't omitted relevant details like flying brooms, black cats, and bloody pentagrams? By Belagar's nether, sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's any more than fantasy either, though no doubt Aru put stock in your every word. It's when I hit continues, the new part. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me that your business in Syciel is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out. Okay, so let's talk about the undead. Okay, so that's the part. There we go. Okay. Let's talk about what matters. The expeditions, lighthouse, rail mounds. I know we've gone through all these. Okay, additional questions. Main problems, the undead. How are you enjoying Syciel? Tell me about the Legion. What are the orcs doing on the beach? A pact. I think we already talked about that. A sect. With the White Witch. Okay, I know we talked about that. Brachus, okay, never mind. Okay, we are done.
Until we meet again.
Indeed, thank you very much. Let's just save it again in case I screw up with a rue too. I didn't tell him the other thing before the quick save. Do that and his bit about the murder might change. Did I do what you were talking about there? Or is there something you still think I should do down there? How can I help you, my friend? Let's ask him about himself. Who, or rather, what are you? A wizard? Okay. My task, protect the heart of nature. We talked about that. Witness a world. Yes. Okay. Okay, I know we talked about those things before. Let's talk about the Source Hunter business. Let's discuss Jake's murder. Evelyn. Okay, no. The White Witch. Okay, we talked about that. What about Brachus? Many of the ruins. Yes, we know that. You told us that before. Yeah, he was buried somewhere nearby. We found the actual grave. Oddly enough, it's under the old church. Strangers in league with the orcs. Baron of Bones and Brachus. Thundering tomcats. Never would I have suspected kindly old Thelrin to be the great traitor in our midst. How misguided he was in his search for reunion with the love he lost. So misguided it drove him to unearth ancient evils that should have remained buried forever. There we go. This entire city is deeply in your debt, Source Hunter. I suspect your mission is far from over, but know that you have done good by hundreds along the way. Can you tell me anything new about the White Witch? No. Travers tell me she has a cabin in Luculla Woods, north of Syceal. As good a place as any to start looking for her, I imagine. I imagine so. Any further questions? Someone mentioned one of your failed experiments. So the Sparkmaster 5000 has been reduced to scrap. A shame, really, but if your actions saved lives, I suppose you may consider its demise a success. Let's talk to him about Sam. I'm pretty sure we haven't done that. Do you know Sam? It helped your fellow feline conquer the heart of Maxine. What? A mere fleabag won the heart of that exquisite black beauty? I knew I should have acted sooner, and now I've let her slip between my claws. What? Why are you looking at me like that? She's certainly more beautiful than any human lady I've ever seen. Besides, it's easier to raise kittens than kids, I can tell you that. You've raised kids before, have you? Okay, the magical ballistae. How do you design those magical ballistae of yours? Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista, add 100% legally obtained self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it, and Bobcat your uncle. And then the orc problem. Okay. Alright, well, I think we've talked to everybody. Let's save it. And we got 3 guys to level up here. But not Valentine. Or 2 people. Valentine didn't? No, she got it. She got an attribute point. Alright, let me look at my notes. Hang on here. I gotta tab over to my notes. So I didn't forget. Right, Valentine, perception and dexterity. And we want expert bowman +1. So perception or dexterity. I've been doing perception recently. And while it's very handy, I think she also needs her dex up because she needs to be able to equip things like... Well, that requires intelligence 8, actually. What was it that required dex? A high dex. This requires dex 8. But she's got 2+2 from gear. Right, okay, let's... There we go. Now. What did I want for her? She wanted expert bowman and geomancer and expert marksman. So there's 3 things I'm kind of been working on with her. So she's got 5 points. It's going to cost 3 points. I think the expert bowman... Or is it expert marksman? Do I have that in there twice? Let me look at what she's got set aside here, if I can find it. That's cleansing water. That's not. The Rapture. That uses expert marksman skills. That's what I want. So I've actually got the same thing listed twice. There we go. So she has 2 left. And the other thing I was looking at was Geomancer, which takes 2. Oh, do I want to do that? Because I also want her to do pyrokinetic stuff. She's kind of our fire person. It says I have a first aid book. I better find that book before I decide. Find where I put it. Cleansing water. Summon earth elemental. Purifying fire. Requires level 10. She's level 10. Well, that's not a first aid book. Okay, so let's put that one there. This requires level 16. That requires level 11. So if I have this quote first aid book, it could be an old note. I don't see it. All right, let's look at her. Maybe I gave it to her. Oops. No, I didn't. Okay, I don't know who has it. I'm not sure. But this will make him cheaper to cast as well. So I think I'm going to actually spend it on Pyro. Because that means she can now... Okay, let's start with her expert marksman. She can memorize both of these. Charm a target. And she can use barrage. Oh, she's got so many spells right now. I'm gonna have to really spend some time rearranging them. I won't do that on camera. But I am going to tab out to make a note that I gave her okay, so I don't forget. It might be a couple of days before I get a chance to actually do this. Alright. Okay, so now she has fire. Actually, she has two new spells of each one, so requires level 10. Removes burning, frozen, storm, charm. Weak, blind, mute, infectious. Okay, so this one doesn't overlap what she already knows. Two projectiles of fire. Alright, so gotta make more notes. I shall just put barrage. Okay, she's done. She's done. That's a blank book. All the rest of this is going to be sorted out later. So, next is Jehan. Did you leveled up? You leveled up too. Okay. Jehan. I did not say what I wanted to up for him, but I think it's his intelligence. Well, he's got a plus 15 intelligence right now. Maybe... Dang. He could probably use a little bit more health. Well, no, actually his health is pretty high. But that's from his constitution being plus 1. So he's actually got a fair amount of health. What has she got? 417. He has 563. She has 558. Your maximum number of action points. Yeah, I think he could use some more action points. Okay. Because I think I need to start putting a little bit into their constitutions. I hope I don't think I did the wrong thing there, but anyway, we'll see. Right, so I wanted to up his aerosurge. Which is this one. And that's apparently going to take all 4. And that's because he has a new spell he's been waiting to learn. I think that's the only one. Yeah. So he now has a lightning strike skill book. And again, I will do his stuff later. See, it jumps from one target to another. I just hope... We'll have to see if it attacks my own guys. I hope not. Caster will be moved behind the last target. I have to see how it works. Alright, anyway. That'll do for him. I'm just gonna make a note that I gave him, Jehan, lightning strike. Next on the list. It's your turn, bud. And I'm going to give you Constitution as well, because I've been putting it all in your strength, and I think it's about time we gave you some more constitution. You are, after all, our fighter, and besides that, it's going to help with your action points, I hope. Right, so what did I... Strength, Constitution, okay, put it in Constitution, Man-at-Arms, and Scoundrel. So, he's got some books here. Oh, right here. He's got 2 Scoundrel books. Alright, so I think we're going to put it into Scoundrel then. Which is exactly what he has. There we go. And he can teleport, leaving behind a smoke screen. Woohoo! Lovely. Fast track can become hastened for a short while, so he can cast it on himself. 4 action points. 6 action points. He's slower because of his low dexterity, but, you know, eventually we might get items with dexterity on that will help with that, but 15-meter range. Awesome! And they can do quite well where they are there. Oh, eye gouged. Why does he have eye gouge? I don't recall giving him that. Because... Scoundrel. Because I gave him these 2 just now. I guess sometime I gave that to him, but he can't use it. Because he doesn't have a dagger. Alright, well we can have him forget that if he runs out of points here, or things here. Anyway. Interesting. Yeah. Alright. Excellent, Braveheart. Next. She didn't level up. That's good. Yeah, okay. She has 2 points, but we want to get her either Man-at-Arms, which she doesn't have enough points for, or I was debating about Witchcraft, and I'm still thinking about that. Still want to think about it a bit more. I probably will, but I haven't decided yet. Alright. Well, I think I probably should have done the distribution of points and stuff off camera, but I did that the last few times, I think, and it's probably about time I did it at least a little bit on camera so you can see what I'm thinking. If you care about that sort of thing. Hopefully you do. Alright, now that everybody's noisily healing up, I think I'll go ahead and we'll do the save for this. This is day 24. The end of the day. Oops. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I will try to remember to start off next time by going over and checking out Theriolon's clinic and see what he's left behind that we can walk off with.